Ladies and gentlemen, you are once more welcome to this broadcast. In the other broadcast, we shared common subjects, image, likeness, we did the description and then the definition of dominion. In this video, I will want us to look at the man in dominion, the man himself, the man in dominion. What puts man in dominion? How is the man in dominion? What happened to dominion? That's what I want us to look at in this video. And in this video, we are going to take a text from Genesis chapter 2 and verse number 25. And I will want you to pay attention and also ponder, take a study of it alongside what I'm going to share. Genesis 2:25 says, "And they were both naked, the man and his wife, and were not ashamed." The man in dominion was naked, both he and his wife, and they were not ashamed. Two things stand out in dominion. Understand nakedness and ashamed. The man in 225, the man in dominion, the man is naked. Or by description, the man is blind. He's a blind man. The man in dominion is a blind man. The man to be in dominion must be a blind man. The man that will occupy a place of dominion must be blind, selfless, and ignorant. But Tommy, what are you saying? Blind, selfless, and ignorant. Doesn't that sound contradicting? But that is what the Bible spells out. Now, when you say they are naked, it simply means he's not clothed. He has no cloth on him, meaning he's ignorant of nakedness. He is so selfless that life is okay. He is so blind that he doesn't know there's anything wrong with that. He does not have any protection of his own. God said, "This is who you are. You have my image, you have my likeness, and you are in dominion," and that's all he knows. Any other thing else, he doesn't know it. He does not know insecurity because he is secured in God. He doesn't think of anything about himself. He only thinks about what God has done for him. He has nothing to conceal. He has no cover of his own. He lives in the cover and the concealment that God gives him. He has no help without it. He doesn't need anything. Why? Because God is his everything. He's naked, not ashamed. He's blind, he's ignorant. He knows nothing outside what God presented to him. He is devoid of anything elaborate. He doesn't know anything elaborate. He elaborates nothing. He celebrates nothing elaborate. He doesn't even know it. Why? Because he's just in the garden where God kept him. He's living the way God made him to be. No addition, no subtraction. He is bare. That's why he's naked. He's pure. I'm not defining nakedness for you. He's pure. He knows nothing outside what God has given to him. He knows nothing outside what God has let him know, as you will see later. He is just like a computer with an operating system that programs. He is waiting to be programmed. Whatever program God chooses to run through him, that's why he used to operate. But if God didn't run any program through him, he has nothing to operate. So the man in dominion is naked and not ashamed. That means he is blind, he is ignorant, he is selfless, he knows nothing outside God. And so he didn't have any problem. He's just okay. But you see, this man now underwent a transformation. You may pick that one on your own. Take a study of Genesis chapter 3 from verse 1 to 6. Now you will see that in verse 1 to 6, the man in dominion, the blind man, something happened to him. The Bible said his eyes were opened, and now he discovered that he was naked. Did you get it? The man underwent a transformation and something happened and the man became opposite. So then the eyes of both of them were opened and they knew they were naked and they sewed fig leaves together and made themselves covering. Now the devil encountered them and now reprogrammed them. Now something that was not there got into them. Something they never knew of got to their understanding, come to their knowledge, and now they were transformed. The man that was naked and not ashamed suddenly got his eyes opened. Now he can see, and now he knows he's naked, and now he became ashamed. The man who was without covering suddenly is looking for something to cover himself. The man who lived without fear because nothing ever scared him, the man who hears God and runs to God, suddenly is running away from God. And God will call out, Adam, where are you? I heard your voice in the garden, and I hid myself because I am naked. Shame have said it. But look at what God said. Who told you you are naked? God never let him know he was naked. The devil told him about nakedness. The devil showed him shame, and now guilt set in. Am I talking to someone? Is someone getting something? Now, what is shame? Let's define shame. Shame simply means guilt, the feeling of embarrassment or a remorse. And what is remorse? It's a state of feeling guilty, a state in which you feel you have committed an offense, a responsibility you've just failed. You feel guilty. That's where he finds himself. That's what shame is. You are ashamed of what happened. You are no longer comfortable or confident with what happened. That's where he found himself. And now he ran away from dominion and now became dominated. The man God put in charge, the man that comes up to God, talks with God, of a sudden, now he's running away. And that was how man lost dominion. So the man in dominion is the man that is bold, confident, selfless, blind, ignorant of whatsoever God didn't present to him. So to be in dominion, you have to be selfless and throw yourself on God and live within the confines of what God has made. If you can do that, then you are in dominion and you will remain in dominion. But if you go outside that, get your eyes opened, know about nakedness, get ashamed, fear, now take to yourself, make a god of yourself. Now you can protect yourself, you can provide for yourself, you can fend for yourself, then you are out of dominion. Life of dominion is a life that is dependent on God. So in Genesis 2:25, both the man and his wife were naked and they were not ashamed, and that was the place of dominion. Be ignorant of anything outside God. Be selfless but dependent on God. Be blind to everything but have your eyes opened to anything pertaining to God, and you will retain dominion. So in this subject of dominion, as you continue to follow me, a little nugget, and your eyes will be opened and you will be in dominion. If you look out and discover that you are not in charge, you are not in control, you're not in authority, you don't exercise sovereignty or power over things around you, situations around you, go back and look inward. Don't look outward, look inward. Are you blind to the things of the world? Are you selfless or self-centered? Are you ignorant of every other thing apart from God, or you are full of things outside God? That is a place where dominion can never be your portion. So in this broadcast, all I want to put across to you is the man in 2:25, Genesis 2:25, is the man of dominion. The man in 3:7 is the man out of dominion. Therefore, the 3-month 7, I say to you, get back to be the man in Genesis 2:5. Be naked and not ashamed. Know nothing outside God. Trust nothing outside God. Believe nothing outside God. And dominion is sure. I will see in the next video where I will continue on this. But before you go, please subscribe, share, and like. If you don't do that, somebody out there may not be blessed the way you are blessed. I will see you in the next video.